Where's the love in Love Island? These people have turned it into Influencer Island, Mean Girl Island. Where is the love? Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. It is 35 degrees outside. Celsius. I live in Canada. I'm too hot to be wearing all these clothes, but whatever. I have to talk about Love Island USA Season 7, Week 3. So where we last left off, Olandria and Nick were eliminated. And then at the end of the episode, they did like a little plot twist. They're coming back, blah, blah, blah. I'm so unbelievably tired. If I'm like low energy today, yeah, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. This time it's not Huda or Jeremiah's fault that I haven't been sleeping. I'm so tired. And I'm hot. And I'm deeply uncomfortable. So let's talk about Love Island. So Casa Amor has started. And nothing that I thought was going to happen has happened. Huda and Jeremiah broke up before Casa Amor. Jeremiah has been eliminated. We didn't get Huda losing her mind during Casa Amor. And on top of that, there are no strong couples going into Casa Amor. So, this season has just been so weird. So weird. It's Mean Girl Island. It's Influencer Island. It is not Love Island. And anyone who's there to actually find a connection and find love is being punished. It's so weird. On top of that, because there are no strong couples going into Casa this year, they decided to change the rules. And instead of waiting to see if your partner comes back with someone else after Casa, they're bringing everyone back this year. It's a mess. It's a mess. But anyways, let's talk about it. I don't know, I'm just going to do very light makeup today, because once again I have nowhere to be. Mainly after I film these videos, I edit them right away, so I'll just do something light, nothing crazy. Alright, let's get started. Starting with the Casa Amor people, Zach with a K. They heard us begging for Miguel's friends, and then they brought Miguel's friend. Zach K, he's cute, I hate his teeth. Veneers are destroying the world. I said it here first. I hate veneers. And I say this with gaps in my teeth. I hate veneers. Him eliminating Olandria and picking Amaya, unfortunately I saw coming. Because that's not what Casa Amor is about. You don't go into Casa Amor closed off, missing your mans when there is an elimination happening. You don't do that. I'm sorry, Olandria. I'm just so sorry. And I think he kept her... I think he picked Amaya. As much as I love my Amaya Papaya and as much as I want the world for her, I think he just picked her so he can stay in the game. I think. I don't think he's her man, but I'll talk about that when I get to her. Next is Zach with a C, boring white man. Moving on. Elan, Zionist. And he kissed Huda. Why are you casting two Trumpies and a Zionist? I think there were more Trumpies in the house we just don't know about. You casted two Trumpies that we know about and a Zionist, and you're not informing the other girls of what's going on. So Huda, a Palestinian woman, kissed a Zionist in a challenge. He's coupled up with Cierra, whatever, I don't care. JD from Puerto Rico en la casa. He speaks Spanish like I speak Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. That's all I have to say about that. Chris, 6'8". 6'8", and paired up with Chelley. The tallest man in Casa, but the tallest man, period, is paired up with Chelley, who was coupled up with the shortest man. And finally, Bryan, I forgot who he was. Let's move on to the girls. Jayden. She said she did a background check on everyone and then picked Austin. So she knows he's a Trumpy and picked him anyways. So you're a weirdo just like him. If I had a choice between Nick and Austin, who would I choose? I would choose Nick. That's the obvious answer to me. But I think because she knew Nick had a strong connection with Cierra and she wanted to stay in the show, she picked Austin. Unless she actually really likes that weirdo Trumpy. In that case, she's a weirdo just like him. Let's move on. Vanna. 21-year-old girl. I feel so bad for her because the entire internet is bullying her because of her extreme plastic surgery. I feel bad for this poor girl. She started getting plastic surgery at 16. Like, something must have happened. Something must have happened for that to happen to you. I wish her well. I wish her well. Coco, oh my god. And she's standing there for Taylor. And then now she's coupled up with Ace. What have these men done to deserve this? Like, they don't deserve this. They don't deserve this. Clarke. Clarke is another extremely beautiful woman. And she is with Taylor. What? What is it about this guy that I'm not seeing? Does he have, like, secret... What is it about him? Olandria. Clarke. Coco. What? I have to respect him at this point. Because... what is his secret? What's going on? And finally, Gracyn or Gracyn, I don't remember. She's with Pepe. She seems nice. I don't know. We don't know much about her, okay? She just got here. Okay, let's move on to the latest bombshells before the casa more people arrived. TJ, I think he's weird. There's something off there. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. The way he was criticizing all the girls during the kissing challenge. However, I did like that he was honest with Huda. He told her straight up, I am not that into you. Not only did I appreciate that, so did Huda. Because Huda told him, like, I'm not the type to cuss someone out. And what she meant by that is that, like, if you don't give her a reason to cuss you out, she won't cuss you out. And he's not giving her a reason. He was honest with her. He was like, yeah, I'm not that into you. She was like, thanks, I appreciate it. Good for him. I appreciate that honesty. I'd rather someone be honest and be like, I'm just not into you, than lead someone on. Other than that, he's done nothing so far. Moving on. Andreina? I don't know how to say her name. I have been demanding Miguel level bombshells. And they bring us a Miguel level bombshell for the men. I'm tired of yelling. You think I enjoy this? I don't enjoy this. I'm just as tired as you are. She is so unbelievably beautiful. Oh my god. She did have a connection, not a strong connection. We need to stop using the word strong. No one in that house has a strong connection, okay? They had a connection. Her and Jeremiah. But then he got eliminated. So. And now she's with Bryan. I haven't really seen much from them. She's too beautiful to be dealing with these crazy ass men. All of the women are far too beautiful to be dealing with them. So, good luck to her. Really, truly. Next we have Pepe. He said to Hannah, there could be a million things that I could hate about you, and I would still want you. And then he cried more when Nick got eliminated than when Hannah got eliminated. These men are just talking just to talk. He was being all romantic with Hannah, and then Andreina, I still don't know her name, came in and she slapped the Spanish right out of him. In terms of him and Huda, he told Huda he was open to get to know people, but he didn't bother to tell her that he's not interested in her. Like, he was going to Hannah being like, oh, you know, I hate how she's treating you, so... But, like, if you're not into her, just tell her. Just like TJ did. If you don't like that she went behind Hannah's back, just tell her. Just be like, listen, I appreciate you pulling me for a chat, but, you know, my connection with Hannah is really strong, and I'm not really looking to explore right now. Done. Or, I just feel more of a friend vibe from you, so... I don't think we're gonna be a good fit for each other. Done. Other than that, he's boring. Boring. I'm bored. What has he done? I want reality TV. I want mess, but I also want to see people fall in love, and no one's falling in love. Everyone's boring, and no one's falling in love. Ugh! I will pretend I didn't see these episodes. Just start over. Let's move on from Pepe, because he's boring me. To Iris. Speaking of boring, what has this woman done? The only thing she had in common with Jeremiah was that they both hated Huda. Let's be honest. Every time they spoke to one another, they just talked about how much different she is from Huda and how more comfortable Jeremiah is with her versus when he was with Huda. That's it. They had no chemistry, nothing in common, nothing. Even with her and Ace, there was nothing there. And her and TJ, like, I'm just bored. I'm so bored. At least when Huda was cussing out Jeremiah, I was entertained. Now I'm bored. I told y'all this was going to be boring without Huda. I told you. Listen, I have nothing against the girl. She has every right to hate Huda. Don't misunderstand me. She has every right to hate Huda. Because Huda was so unfair to her and so mean to her for no reason. But I think she should have been eliminated. Hannah was entertaining a little bit. Hannah was fun. She was sweet, kind of. I believe Hannah deserves to stay more than Iris. Iris should have been eliminated. Her and Austin. I don't understand that elimination at all. Anyways, she's paired up with the boring white man. What's his name? Zach. I hope they're happy together. Two boring white people together. I wish them well. Let's move on to Hannah. Listen, I understand why she's upset with Huda. When Huda pulled Pepe for a chat, I was thinking like, are you going to talk to Hannah? I understand they're not a couple and she doesn't need her permission. But a nice, hey, I'm going to pull Pepe for a chat because I don't really have any other options in the house. Are you okay with that? Or just to let you know, I am going to have a chat with Pepe. Just anything like that would have been nice. Instead, Hannah was right there and Huda was whispering to Pepe. Whispering because she didn't want Hannah to hear. Huda. I'll get to Huda. I understand why Huda picked Pepe. Oh, my iPad fell. Because she didn't have any other option in the house. Who's she supposed to go for? Ace? Nick? Taylor? The most recent one who doesn't have the closest connection and the longest connection is Pepe and TJ. So she went for Pepe and TJ. And both of them aren't feeling her, so she's moving on. She's not doing anything wrong, technically, by going for Pepe and TJ. Where she is in the wrong, though, is just not communicating. You know what I mean? And lying, but I'll get to that. But in terms of her elimination, the girls hate each other. None of the girls like one another. You will not convince me. Because they had no reason to eliminate Hannah. When they were explaining it, it made no sense to me. It made zero sense, not a lick of sense, why they would eliminate Hannah and not Iris. If Amaya had been eliminated, I wouldn't even be here. That's my princess. I wouldn't even be talking about it. I would boycott the show for good. But Hannah, like, why? That was the last person I expected to be eliminated. I really thought it was going to be Iris. She was the newest one there. She was boring, if I'm being honest. The girls hate each other. They all hate Huda. Amaya is the only one who I believe is a true girl's girl. None of them are girls' girls. I don't understand at all why they eliminated her. I would love to understand. I really want to hear the deliberations. I don't know why they cut that out. I need to hear it in full. I think they're going to wait to do kind of like last year and reveal it at the reunion. I don't know. And if you don't believe that the girls hated her, look at the difference between her elimination and Olandria's elimination. Go look at the difference. And come back. Huda collapsed to the floor, sobbing her eyes out. And then when Hannah was crying her eyes out, they were just staring at her. It's just so weird. It's really weird. None of the girls like each other. Hannah was the first one to call Huda Hurricane Huda. Let's not forget that. It's just weird. The whole thing's weird. Let's move on to Taylor. I am really happy he had a chat with Huda and was very straightforward with her and was like, I never want to see you talking to Jeremiah ever again. And even though she promised him she wouldn't and then went and talked to Jeremiah, I'm gonna need to ask the public again, what has Taylor done to deserve two of the most beautiful women I've ever seen standing there for him? What has the world turned into? He's not the prettiest man I've seen, let me not lie, but I don't think he's ugly. I just don't get it. Mainly because I don't like his personality. The minute he said he's not attracted to Olandria, I was like, oh, so you're an idiot and you don't know anything. Cool. Huda has inspired me to do fake freckles. So I went and got this brow pen to do fake freckles. I don't know how it looks. I love how I said I wasn't going to do a lot of makeup and here I am applying fake freckles. How does it look? Does it look cute? What was I saying? At first he was coupled up with Coco. And now he's coupled up with Clarke. What is happening? And I think he really, really likes her. Nick and Ace were saying that they've never seen him smile that much. Meaning that when he's with Olandria, he's different versus when he's with Clarke. And I hate that for Olandria. I hate it so much. That man is such an idiot. He has no idea what he has. And now, he has no idea that Olandria has been eliminated. Not that he's thinking about her much. He said Coco is like Olandria in a different body. Huh? What the hell does that mean? He's not deserving of her. And she's over at Casa talking about I miss my man. And he's barely thinking of her. I got a new lip liner that I want to test out. Oh, I have to sharpen it. I am excited to see how things play out. What people are speculating online is that A, they're either going to try to couple up Nick and Olandria together because people are shipping them, or they're going to do what they did in, apparently they did this in Love Island, Australia, where after Casa, they're going to give Taylor an option. They're going to say, Taylor, Olandria has been eliminated. You can either choose to bring her back and eliminate Clarke, or keep Clarke and keep Olandria eliminated. And then he's going to have to pick. That's what people, I don't know what's going to happen. I look forward to seeing it. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, let's move on to Nicholas. Oh, you unmitigated whore. Firstly, when he defended Huda to Ace, that shocked me. I was like, oh my god, is he showing compassion towards women? He seems to be showing compassion towards women he's not dating. Because he and Cierra consummated their relationship. And then the next day, he goes and tells her, oh, I'm still open. And I still am exploring other people. I don't like to slut shame people, but whore. And then Casa starts, and he says to the new girls, Cierra and I had a good connection. Had. Cierra just left the house. And he's already talking about her like she's dead. For him, it's like out of sight, out of mind. And I know all you Nick Olandria shippers keep shipping them together. I do not want him for Olandria. Olandria, someone needs to tell me. I do not want him for her. Because he has wandering eyes. He has eyes for everybody. From the moment he saw Jayden, he had his eyes on her. He completely forgot about Cierra. He did not mention her until he was eliminated. Before that, it was Jayden. He just needed Jayden. Now we'll just have to wait to see if they bring him back. If they're going to try to get him and Olandria together. I don't know. We'll see. Let's move on to Cierra. I absolutely love the chat she had with Huda. She did exactly what I wanted her to do, which is sit Huda down and have a chat with her. And she did it with so much class, so much grace. She told Huda the truth without cussing her out, without being angry with her. She was like, your behavior cannot continue. You need to respect yourself, babes. You do not respect yourself. You don't love yourself. And I want more for you. I want better for you. She was like strict, but gentle at the same time. Whoever her therapist is, I need them. I need that therapist. I do believe she hates Huda. I believe all the girls hate Huda. And I don't fully blame them. She is not a girl's girl. She's not. Even though she doesn't like her and it's very clear, she also took the time to talk to her and to be there for her and to just be like, I gave you 2 chances, I'm not giving you a 3rd. She was honest with her. And I love that. Good for you, Cierra. You do not deserve Nick. I do not want this for her because she's over there at Casa with the blue-eyed Zionist crying her eyes out over Nick. Talking about, I miss my man. I want to know what Nick is doing over at Casa. Meanwhile, Nick has forgotten about her. She is dead to him. She consummated their relationship because she had real feelings for him. Whereas Nick was just playing around. And that's the difference. She thought by once they did it, they were locked in, there for one another. But he is just no, I know we did it, but I'm still open. And no wonder she was pissed off. So now she has, I don't know if she will have a choice between Nick and the Zionist, but I would not want that choice. It's worse than a rock and a hard place, truly. I do want to see her reaction when she finds out that Nick has been eliminated, because I love drama. I love mess. But anyways, let's move on to the shaitan himself, Ace. Whore as always. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all he cannot commit. His reaction to Andreina coming in, or whatever her name is, I really should have learned it before I started this video. Andreina, they only said it once, guys. I'm sorry. The way he was jumping around in front of Chelley, disrespectful little man. He will never commit, I'm telling you this. It's Chelley, now it's Coco, tomorrow it's someone else. He will not commit. This man wakes up in the morning, rings a bell, town hall meeting. He and his minions gather around to talk shit about Huda and Jeremiah on the daily. What is wrong with this man? Does he not have hobbies? He needs a hobby. He needs to learn to color or something. I'm losing my voice again. Evil little twerp. He eliminated Jeremiah out of spite and hatred only. Let's be honest. He had it out for him from day one. And I do believe he saw right through him, because I do believe Jeremiah's a scammer. Call me crazy. I know the internet is crazy about him right now, but I believe he was scamming. Jeremiah is tall and pretty and gets all the women he wants. Ace has to get on his tippy toes just to give him a kiss. Jeremiah came in, he got Iris. Who wanted Iris? Ace, exactly. And then Andreina comes in. Who did she have a connection with? Jeremiah. Who wanted Andreina? Nicholas. Yeah. They eliminated him out of sheer jealousy and hatred. Just weirdos. Even though I do not like Jeremiah, I want to make it very clear, I'm okay with him leaving. When I said I want all the men gone, I meant all the men, including Jeremiah. My heart broke for him because he looked legitimately betrayed by his own friend eliminating him. Especially Nick. Nick claimed to be his best friend. Meanwhile, he was actually best friends with Ace. Oh my god. Then the little twerp goes on to say that my Amaya Papaya should have been eliminated because she didn't have a real connection with anybody. So let me understand your mindset, Ace. When someone has a real connection, like Jeremiah, you eliminate them. But then when someone doesn't have a real connection, you want to eliminate them. If you speak on my Amaya Papaya again, count your days. And now he's coupled up with the baddest girls from all the Casa girls. All I have to say is good luck, Jayden. Good luck, Jayden. Because now that Nick is going home because of you, good luck. Good luck. That evil little leprechaun is coming for you. Good luck, Jayden. Let's move on. Chelley. Please let Chelley return to the villa with the tallest man in Casa. And I want to see Ace sitting there, feet dangling with anger. Yeah. 6'8"? 6'8"? Oh my god. You know what? I will vote them. I can't vote. I'm Canadian. I will encourage y'all to vote them all the way to the end to get that money. Even though I don't want anyone getting that money except my Amaya Papaya. If that means Ace will watch his girl win with someone who's 6'8", please do it. Please do it for me. But the internet is turning on her a little bit because she's coupling up with the most sick and twisted man in the villa. And people are calling her all types of pick me. They're saying there's something off about her if she likes him. Whereas I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I said this in my last video. I think she's just sticking with him until her man comes in. Because she doesn't want to make an enemy out of him. I think she knows who he is. And she just... But if she really does like him... Honestly, the most evil men always have a partner. So, she does like him. Chelley. She's very, very pretty. And I realize I mainly like her because she's pretty. Because she's really not giving me much, if I'm being honest with you. She's not really. She's so beautiful. And you know what? I wish all the success for her. Mediocre white women with no personality get that type of shit all the time. Why can't it happen to women of color? More specifically, dark-skinned women of color. So you know what? I wish you well, Chelley. I wish you all the luck in the world. Please couple up with Chris. Please, I beg of you. Please stick it through to the end. Let's move on to Huda. Oh boy. She interrupted Jeremiah's chat with Iris just to try to get him back. It was during that chat when I realized that the reason why she's mad at him is not because he betrayed her, but because he didn't pick her and picked Iris instead. And it was when she was yelling at him, cussing him out. She wasn't mad about the fact that he said, I want her gone. I wish she had been eliminated. She was mad that he wanted to couple up with Iris. She was mad that he didn't pick her. So when she was apologizing to him, she was hoping he would get back with her. Like when she apologized and they hugged and she was just staring at him, waiting for a kiss. Oh my god, I was humiliated for her. And he swerved that shit. Oh. Have respect for yourself, Huda. Huda, that man hates you. He hates you. And he's shown it to you over and over and over and over and over. And you're still not taking the hint. The girls hate her too. And she's not seeing it. And you know what, Huda? You did not forget. During the challenge where she was like, I completely forgot that we have to make out at the end. That's why I picked Pepe. You did not forget, Huda. You did not forget. I would have more respect for you if you were like, yeah, I wanted to kiss Pepe. Everyone in this house is open. And what about it? I would have more respect for her if she did that. Instead of being like, I completely forgot. No, you didn't, Huda. No, you didn't. I do have to give her one compliment. Her and Amaya. And that is, I believe they are the only two being truly themselves and being genuine. They're not afraid to cuss someone out. They're not afraid to look crazy. Everyone else is fully aware that they are being watched, and therefore I'm aware that they're being watched. Everyone else reminds me that there's prize money at the end. Huda and Amaya don't. Huda, I feel like Huda and Amaya are actually being genuinely themselves. So I have to give her that one compliment. She is very, very flawed. It's because we're all flawed and she's not afraid to be flawed on camera. And then when Jeremiah got eliminated and she went and apologized to him again, I think she was hoping he would take her back. Like, Huda! Please have some respect for yourself. We need therapy immediately. As soon as you come out of that villa, I need to see you at a therapy appointment immediately. We need to work on that. And finally, she's coupled up with Jayden and it seems to be going well. She did, however, say one thing. And that being a single mom hasn't really affected her dating life. Some people are calling her a liar. I think it proves that the reason why there's some shame in her being a single mom is not because men have rejected her, but because her family has rejected her. I think that only further proves my point. Once again, I'm just speculating. I don't know this girl. She does not know me. I don't know her family. I'm just speculating. But other than that, I wish her well. I wish her healing and growth. I really do. I don't wish harm on anyone on this island. For her specifically, she is a mother. She just needs to heal. She needs to heal. Good luck to you, Huda. Let's move on to Jeremiah. He actually hates Huda. I really sat there and thought about it. He has always hated her from day one. She told him on numerous occasions that she wants him to put more effort to make her feel special. Ace was planning dates every day. Taylor was planning dates and Jeremiah wasn't doing anything. And she asked him numerous times to do something special for her and he couldn't even cook her breakfast right. He handed her a raw pancake. He never liked her. I think he liked her at first and then when he found out she was a mom, he was like, He was trying to make a run for it. I honestly don't think he likes women at all because when he was coupled up with Iris, he didn't ask her a single question about herself. The whole time they were just talking about Huda. It seemed like he really liked Andreina. Oh my god, I should have looked up her name. But we will never know because he's gone. He's been eliminated. Sorry, Jeremiah. But like I said, I don't care. Everyone on the internet is losing their minds. When I said I wanted new men, I meant I want new men. Including Jeremiah. I want him gone. I want all of them gone. And I like the Casa men so far, but that's because we don't know anything about them. Anyways, if he does come back, if I was Jeremiah, I wouldn't want to come back. He's coming back to what exactly? His own friends hate him and went behind his back and eliminated him. What is he supposed to do? Have awkward moments with Huda the entire time? I wouldn't want to come back, but yeah, that's his business. Austin. When I was in Morocco, we stayed at this apartment near the beach, and when we moved the couch, we found the biggest roach we've ever seen in our entire lives. The roach was this big. So my sister tried to hit it with a shoe. It wouldn't die. And then we tried bug spray, and it was still running around. We sprayed so much bug spray, I had an asthma attack. We chased after it with a broom, with a mop. We tried hitting it. It wouldn't die. It eventually ran away and went under the door and left the apartment. And that is Austin. He's a roach that refuses to die. Because why is he still in my villa? He said about himself, and I quote, "I'm a good guy. I have a big heart. I'm compassionate. And I care about people." Coming from a Trump supporter. So you're a liar. You're a liar. And you proceeded to prove me right. Because when Amaya knew that there was something off about you two, and she straight up asked you about it, she said, "Are you uncomfortable with me calling you babe?" And you lied to her face. She gave you a perfect opening to open up to her and be honest with her. And you lied to her face. And I hate that he's going to Ace, of all people, to talk shit about Amaya. And they're standing there laughing about my Amaya papaya. I need this man out of my villa immediately. Now. I am not joking anymore. I cannot stand this guy. I need him off my villa. All of them. New batch of men immediately. Let's move on to Olandria. I unfortunately knew she was getting eliminated. This Casa Amor is different because there's an elimination. And you can't be all my man, I miss my man when there's an elimination. You can't do that. And so, of course, Zach went with someone who was going to take him to the villa. And that was Amaya. And I'm so sad for Amaya. I'm happy she was finally chosen because that's my sister. The fact that it was between my Amaya Papaya and my Olandria, that's just not okay. Because they're my two favorite women. And now I'm happy that she's not eliminated, but I am pissed off. What's crazy to me is that she actually likes Taylor. That's crazy to me. Because when they talk, I'm not sensing any chemistry. And I just feel like she deserves better. She deserves better than Taylor. She deserves someone who's as crazy about her as she is about him. You know? But when she was eliminated, things started to make sense for me a little bit. Because she stayed strong and she went into big sister mode and comforted everybody. And if I remember correctly, she said she was the eldest daughter. And she had to help her single mom raise her siblings. She immediately went into that big sister, eldest daughter mode and was comforting everybody. She stayed strong. I was at the gym, walking on the treadmill while watching this episode, started crying on the treadmill. Because when she said I had to be strong because no one else is going to be strong for me. And that's when things started clicking a little bit. I, being also an eldest daughter, things started to make sense for me. I think Taylor will provide her a comfortable life, and I think that's what she wants. Hear me out, okay? Just listen. Stay with me a little bit. As a burnt out eldest daughter, I think she too is a burnt out eldest daughter who's like worked her whole life. Now she just wants an easy, simple life. And things with Taylor so far has been so easy. There have been no conflict. Things have just been so chill. I think she wants that. And when she was saying like, I could see myself living on his little farm, I was like, ooh, things are making sense now. I think she just wants a comfortable life. I don't blame her. I too want a comfortable life. And again, I'm speculating. I am 100% projecting. 100%. Because I understand her now on a deep level after I watched that elimination. I'm putting all my shit onto her. And I know that's not fair, but I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling that that's what's happening here. And I just think she deserves better than Taylor. She deserves whatever life she wants. She deserves that comfortable life if she wants it. I just wanted to be with a man who's as crazy about her as she is about him. Even more crazy about her. She's so unbelievably beautiful. She's so mature. She's so kind. All the girls clearly love her. Look at how they were sobbing when she left. They were sobbing. Huda collapsed on the floor. She didn't even cry like that over Jeremiah. I wish better for her. I don't want Nick for her. I don't want Taylor for her. I want better for her. And I wish her, like, I do hope they bring her back, give her a second chance for love. Because when she was like cheering up and saying, I really want to find love, like, in terms of her and Nick, I don't see it. Literally did not see it. I skip all the kissing challenges. So I didn't see when he kissed her the first time, or I think he kissed her again in the second challenge. I don't see that chemistry between them. I like literally did not see it. So I'm just going to trust all of you and trust what you're saying. If you all really see a strong chemistry between them, then you know what? I hope that for her. But I don't know. I just want better for her. Better than Nick. Because Nick has eyes everywhere. And finally, my Amaya Papaya. Ace. I will never forgive you for crushing her spirit. You crushed that girl. And I will always hate you for it. When she asked Zach what his boundaries are, and if he likes being called babe or not, that's Ace. Ace did that to her. Ace and Austin. And when JD told her that she's safe to be herself around him, she started crying. Yeah, I cheered up too. I was on that treadmill really sobbing the entire episode. This whole time she's been rejected for being herself. And so hearing someone say to her that it's okay to be yourself around me, that meant the world to her, and you can see it. She was my Amaya papaya. Those men are crushing her spirit, and I'll never forgive them for that. She's so sweet. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's not afraid to be herself. She's so Cat Valentine, except she's not stupid. She's very smart. She's kind. She's respectful. She doesn't take shit from anybody. She tells it like it is. I adore her. When she went to Olandria and told her what happened with Zach, even though, like, Zach is not even her man. She's respectful of others. I love her so much. I just know she's the best nurse ever. I like her with JD more than I like her with Zach, but I'm not crazy about either of them. I think we need to bring a new man for her. Immediately. She needs her Kenny. She needs her Kenny. Please bring her Kenny. Preferably if he's Dominican, just like her. Why not? She's the only one I want to see till the end. And I'm going to say this right here, right now. If Amaya gets eliminated, I'm not finishing this season. I'm not finishing this season. She's the only one I want to see get that $100,000. The only one. And that's all I have to say for today. Ooh, I'm sweating. I'm going to go edit this video. Someone please bully me into editing my Catching Fire video. You know when you have so much to do that you do nothing? That's me right now. Someone please bully me into doing it. Other than that, I will see you next week for week 4 of this Love Island series that I've been doing. So, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.